Studies show that the younger you are, the less likely you are to believe in God today. This is why it's so important, more important than ever, that we train our children in the faith. It says in Deuteronomy chapter 6, "Listen, Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your strength. These words that I am giving you today are to be in your heart. Repeat them to your children. Talk about them when you sit in your house and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them be a symbol on your forehead. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your city gates." It's very popular today for people to say that they're not training their children to believe certain things. They want their kids to make their own spiritual decisions, and I do too. In fact, you can't really force your kids to believe anything. But as Christians, we can and should be teaching our kids about God. Now, we can't know for sure, but I have a high suspicion that the reason young people are less and less likely to believe in God is because we have done a very bad job of teaching our young people about what it really means to follow Jesus. I mean, yeah, we've taken them to church, but we've left all their religious instruction to the church. The biblical model for training up our children is for ourselves to be talking about these things with our kids like all the time. When we lie down, when we get up, when we walk along the road, like all the time. And we can't force our kids to believe, and we shouldn't want to force our kids to believe. And yet if we're not talking about these things, the tendency for them isn't to believe, but to disbelieve. There's a very natural drift into naturalism. Science today says that they can explain everything, but in truth, they can't explain everything. But if they're told that over and over and over again by science, they'll come to believe that. That's why it's so important that we point out that only God has all the answers. It's only through faith in Jesus that we can find the true meaning of everything. So train up your children in the way that they should go. Really train them up. Talk about it all the time. And when they're old, they will not depart from it. God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow.